Hey guys, Mariana Trench Productions here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Octonauts Above and Beyond Season 4. And yes, it is coming 19th February this year, of course, on CBeebies in English. Now, of course, this is the first time Above and Beyond Season 4 is being seen, so Korea hasn't got it, China hasn't got it, it's just first for us. However, there are a few episodes and a few clips we've seen from China, Korea, and English that I'm going to be talking about, and I'm going to be talking about all the episodes in total as a whole. We know all of the episodes' names and the descriptions and all that, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I hope you can stay till the end to understand what's going on with everything. So let's get into it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now I have this playlist for just general news of Journey to China Above and Beyond Season 4, which I'm going to go through. So 3-4 months ago, which was September, October, we got to this reef base clip, and I can confirm the reef base is going to be in Season 4, maybe even the special, because it seems like a big thing, but it hasn't said so far from the episodes that we have, which is all of them, so we don't know. And the reef base will be featured in 2 episodes that we know of. It could be more, but I'm guessing just 2, based on the descriptions. Now this is going to be a great episode, I think. The episodes will be uploaded on my channel. I'm not sure if they're going to do what they did with Season 3 and upload them all on the same day, or just, show them on TV and then put them on iPlayer. If they put them all on the same day, I'll try to do as much as I can. Of course, I won't be able to get them all on one day. I can do maybe 2, 3, maybe in 4 days I'll manage. But yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. I feel like they'll probably just put them all on the same day again. I have to wake up extra early for that. But yes, anyway, moving on from the reef base, we will also be getting the bees, the Kalahari Desert, and the desert creatures. The name's slightly changed: Kalahari Copycat, the honeybees, and something else, I can't remember. But yes, we'll get those 3 which China got in Season 3. And I'm going to talk about the episode differences between China, England, and Korea not so much, because I'll say that now actually. Korea got everything normal until Above and Beyond Season 3, then they started getting some weird mismatched episodes with an extra bud episode and all that, so I'm going to exclude Korea for now. And yes, there are the 3 episodes, and this is the Korea one I'm talking about, which we will get. And also Korea got these clips in one of their trailers of this monkey thing and these 2 sharks, which have now been confirmed to be part of Above and Beyond Season 4, as we will see in the episodes and stuff. That's, I think, a Madagascar thingy, which is one of the first 5 episodes. And these sharks could be from, there's like Hawaiian monk seals or something episode where you have to protect a lagoon from sharks or something, and there's volcano sharks as well, so that could be from either of those, I suppose, maybe even another, and then the rest just goes into Journey to China. But yes, so we can move on from this, and I will talk through each episode and tell you what I think about them. I'm thinking this is going to be the best season so far of Above and Beyond. I think, this is just my opinion, I'd say I'm an expert on Octonauts. I've been watching it since it began, and I know almost, everything about it. So from my expert opinion, of course this is never going to be as good as the original series, but I think this could well be the best season of Above and Beyond so far. Hopefully, if it lives up to our expectations. Season 1 was just getting new stuff and all that. We didn't really have anything to compare it to be honest. Season 2 wasn't that good for me, actually. I mean, it had 3 new Gups and all, but still not that exciting. Season 3 was quite good. 1 new character, I suppose, Bud. He changed a lot, but he was in Season 5. Yeah. Season 4, it looks like this is going to be a great season. Now, so I made this post yesterday because we did find out yesterday it's coming 19th. I made a mistake, I bet 14th. I don't know what was in my head, but yeah, it is 19th, Monday, which is less than 2 weeks. 12-11 nowadays, maybe, I think. And yeah, thank you to Fred Prince, who here who let me know about it in the comments. I was just looking through and then I saw his comment like, whoa. So then I had a look. Now, we got the first 5 thumbnails and titles and descriptions, and we have the rest without thumbnails. We should get more thumbnails as the week goes by. Maybe we'll get another week's worth of thumbnails. We won't get all of them before it airs, I don't think. Could be wrong, but yeah, so the solar storm, I'll talk about these 5 first. That is going to be a great episode because it throws off some whale sense direction as well as the Octonauts. So it's more of an underwater. You can see the Gup. We love the Gup. Selva and Shellington in there, which is, pretty amazing. And this seems like it's going to be definitely a water-based episode, which is nice. I love these, although sometimes they're not as good as I'd want them to be. But yes, sounds like it's going to be a very good first episode as well. And moving on to the second one, the Frigate Bird. This seems like an episode that's going to be okay, I suppose. Not the best, maybe. It's Tracker, which is, of course, nice to see. I will talk at the end, or towards the end, about which Octo agents have been confirmed that will be shown, and some that might be shown, but we don't know for sure. I mean, I'm sure most of them, hopefully even all of them, will appear in the Reef Base episode, but sometimes they spoil these things by, just missing a character here and there. Like in the Skeleton Coast adventure, they missed Ryla in the calling sequence for some reason. But yeah, hopefully they'll all be there. And it'd be even better if they showed Bianca and the Cubs, Squirt and Pacer's Mammal. Those are the main ones that they haven't shown. Well, they showed the Cubs in Season 3, but it'd be great for them to have another appearance. And then Episode 3, as I said before, from that clip that Kriya had, the Madagascar Singy. Selva again. Selva and Bud seem to appear in quite a few episodes. Pani less than usual, even though they usually show him at least 5 times in each season. And Pearl and Periwinkle, they always have a couple of episodes of them for some reason. Yeah, not much to say. Gonna be quite interesting, I suppose. Mudslide Bud Terragup 8 after its debut in season 3, of course. If China didn't get the Kilimanjaro climb special, I wonder if they'll have to get it for the introduction of the Terragup 8. I mean, I suppose they didn't care about introductions for us when they completely missed out Season 5 for Above and Beyond, so we didn't get to see the debut of the Gup R. The Gup G was actually in the Caves of Saskatoon, and W and P, but Min and Bud as well. But I don't know if they'll care about that or... Well, I'll talk about the China and England inconsistency, the world, later on. I can move on. Yeah, this is a closer up image of that Korean trailer image. And we have, as I said, all the rest of them, episode titles and descriptions, no thumbnails yet. But yes, credit to Octonauts News for organising these, which is really nice, so I didn't have to go through them all through the images, which I'll show later on, but I will. It's easier to read than here. Yeah, credit to Arabas here on the Octonauts Wiki for finding these pages. I didn't know they existed, but we'll talk about more of the episodes here, that we don't have thumbnails for yet, but it's just good to know about all this stuff. And this one, you can read for yourself, of course. It's not that interesting. I think I'll skip over it. Not much is known about that. It could include an Octo agent, just Octonauts, because that's what it says, but we don't know. Bottlenose Dolphins. Now, I'm sure most of you know they already had an episode on Bottlenose Dolphins in Season 1 of original Octonauts, the Dolphin Reef Rescue. And they're showing them again, which they like to do with a few animals. I'm not sure off the top of my head, actually, but they have done it quite a few times before, repeating facts and animals and all about them that they've already done, and I'm like, well, if you've already done them, why are you doing it again? But yeah, so that could be quite an interesting episode in coastal saltwater lake during low tide. Yep. Desert creatures, yes, this is one of those 3 episodes that China got, so we have seen this in Chinese. Desert creatures was the same name. Hawaiian monk seals, yeah, I talked about this, I think. This is going to be a good one. Repair a coral reef, protecting a lagoon from surrounding sharks. Seem to have a lot more water-based episodes in this season, which is nice. Hopefully it's as good as we think. Yeah, some of these episodes just say the Octonauts, some say and Octo agents, so hopefully there will be an agent or two in some of these episodes. Maybe it'll be nice to have a couple without them, just the normal crew. Hopefully Professor Inkling gets used a bit more. Great Pacific Cleanup, hopefully this is a special. None of these episodes say special, but this seems like a big thing. The Octonauts and agents work together to clean up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Of course, we kind of knew this, and because of the clip that we found a few months ago, which is a nice clip, amazing to see. It's got that kind of special sort of vibe with the big thing going on. Now, I'll talk about the big thing, the reef base. No new Gups have been mentioned in this season except for the reef base. We know that, and of course above me on season 1, the Octoray, we had the Pterogup 1 and 2, the Octolift. Season 2 we got Pterogups 3, 4 and 5. Season 3 we got 6, 7 and 8, and the Octoblimp and Octomite. And so all that's been said is the reef base in here. Don't know if there'll be a Pterogup 9, 10, 11 or whatever. In the original Octonauts, they had about 8-ish Gups in the first season, although that was 50 episodes. And in the second season, they didn't have that many new Gups, I don't think. Third season, they had the Gup S, and yeah, I'm not really sure. But season 4 of original Octonauts definitely did have quite a few new Gups. The Gup K, the Gup the Gup I, and some others. But and of course we got the Octolab in season 2 of original Octonauts. Which, yeah, this reef base seems like a really cool thing. Hopefully we get to see more of the interior and exterior and all the parts of it. We know that a few of the Gups stay there as part of it. Moving on, hazardous habitats. While collecting pictures, Dashi and Shams can get trapped in a flooding cave. This sounds quite interesting as well. Of course we don't have an image of the setting, but it's a flooding cave, collecting pictures. I guess that's more of Dashi's thing, Shams to just exploring. It's nice to see this duo back again. Moving on, Iguaza Falls. The Octonauts must clear a logjam while protecting a family of birds. Maybe Bud will be in this episode. Don't know, logjam sounds like a Bud sort of thing, but it doesn't say again, just the Octonauts. In fact, I'll just say now which Octo agents that we have confirmed that we know will be coming. Parney, of course, Pearl, Periwinkle, although Perry's not an agent. Hopefully he will be in this season, finally, because they haven't actually officially made him anything yet. He wasn't even on that junior Octo agent training day in season 3 Rival Ravens. And yes, we are getting Tracker. Min can be seen in one scene in that reef base clip, so she's going to be in that reef base episode. Probably with all the agents, as we said, but don't know for sure if she'll have her own episode as well, because she co-shared an episode with Parney in season 3, the atmospheric river. Anyway, moving on, we saw this episode. It was the 3rd episode of the season, and this as well was the 4th. Boiling River, Quasi and Parney again. Parney gets quite a few episodes of his own. Kalahari Copycat, yeah, we talked about this. We've seen already in Chinese. Arctic Blizzard. Now, this episode I'm gonna love. Looks quite amazing. When a blizzard hits, Captain Barnacles will need to use all his Arctic survival tactics. The captain, the main guy, is coming back in the Arctic and, using his tactics. That sounds amazing. Of course, it needs to fill 11 minutes worth of stuff, so hopefully it's going to be a great episode. What if we even see Bianca the Cubs, or even those polar bears from the Great Arctic Adventure? That would be amazing. So I'm looking forward to this episode. Hopefully it's as good as we think. The Gobi Desert. Sure, you can read this. Replanting mission. That could involve Selva again. Doesn't say though. nothing much else to say about that. Gobi Desert is in China, pretty sure, if you didn't know. Mudslide, we saw this, Bud. See, they didn't mention Bud here, but he was on that thumbnail. So, you know, a lot of these episodes could have Octo agents that we don't know of, but will appear. Did I ever finish the Octo agent thing after Min? No, I didn't. Professor Natquick, we don't know about. He was barely in 1 minute of an episode, but hopefully he will be here, because I love him. And Ranger Marsh, don't care too much about him, to be honest, but they usually include him in at least one episode. Calico Jack, love him as well, my favourite Octo agent. They really need him. Ryla, we know she will come. You'll see an episode starring her, which I'll go into later, the Volcano Sharks, which looks like it's going to be another amazing episode, like the Arctic Blizzard. Pinto, nothing said about Pinto. He was shown had an episode starring him in season 3, and he was shown a bit in the Rival Ravens as well. Salva Bud we talked about, they've got quite a few episodes. Nothing mentioned on new characters. Of course, season 1 had new characters. Well, just Pani, I suppose. Season 2 had nothing, season 3 had Salva and Bud, I suppose. But no one else mentioned for season 4. Maybe they do a skip thing, they'll add a few more in season 5. Of course, nothing of this is related to Journey to China and all those new characters they had. And the Gups there. Honeybees, yes, this is the 3rd episode of the China trio that we will get. The Ringed Seals, this also seems like a pretty good one. Snow caves, Arctic ring seals are threatened, warming temperatures. Sounds pretty good. Then Octonauts assistant Alpine Swift to catch up with its flock. Now, some of these episodes are quite vague, and we don't know much about the agents or, you know, the Gups at all, or even an image. But hopefully we get a few more thumbnails, and they're as good as we think. Elephant Swim Lesson. Sort of a strange title, but baby elephant separated from its herd needs Octonauts' help swimming to safety. Yeah, I suppose that could be quite a good one. Billabong Mystery. Tracker and Koshi, as I said, Koshi's back. Tracker, I think this is his 2nd episode. I don't mind Tracker too much. I mean, he's not one of my favourite Octo agents. I would have preferred if it was someone else, but bird studying, I suppose, has to be Tracker. Spider Crab Surprise. The Octonauts identify a mysterious creature that turns out to be a spider crab in need. Mysterious creature. But they've already met Spider Crab in season 1 of original Octonauts. So why is it a mysterious creature? Surely I suppose they don't necessarily have to know, but when they find out, they should know it's a spider crab because they've met it. Again, I was saying they're talking about a spider crab, and they've already shown this before, reusing facts. I hope they don't do that, and I hope this is related to the spider crabs in season 1, because that would be great, like they return Berta from the Amazon Adventure, my favourite episode, and a few others as well, like Spiny Sue and the Monitor Lizards. And yeah, so this better be a good episode, and I hope they don't reuse the animation from the Ring of Fire spider crabs, because they weren't nearly as good as the season 1 animation of the spider crabs. Yeah, moving on. That is the first 20. We'll move on to the next ones. Mysterious Webs, the 2nd Reef Base episode. When it's knocked out of power, Octo agents lead the charge to restore it. So not much based around the actual Octonauts, the Octo agents. I suppose it's nice to have one-off episodes like this. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be a cool one. This is Mysterious Webs. I suppose that's a key word that could be part of this whole thing. Seems very mysterious as well. Volcano Sharks, yes, this is the Ryla one I was talking about. Also going to be a great one. Say the 2 Reef Base episodes, Volcano Sharks, the Arctic Blizzard, and maybe there was another one, can't remember, but they're going to be great episodes. Now, speaking from an expert Octonaut's opinion, I'd say that if they post all the episodes at once, I will not be posting them in order. You know, I don't want to, wait to watch, 10 episodes and then the Reef Base be the 11th, and I have to do it the next day and, all that. I want to do the best episodes first, but of course I won't do the mysterious webs before the Great Pacific Cleanup, because of course that comes before this. Sure, most of the episodes will know about your timeline. Most of it probably won't matter except for that one. Volcano sharks, yes, Ryla, underwater volcano. That's always amazing, just like the blobfish episode. It's gonna be a great episode. I hope they return old Gups like they did in Season 3, the Gup G and Gup W. I suppose not that old, but rarely used Gups. The Gup Q would be great, seeing as Ryla, and it's only used in the Hofsa movie. Yeah. Which other Gups should they bring back? The Gup Hex is definitely one that should be used a lot more. They use the Gup H fairly well. And the Gup K. And the Gup M's they use a lot now and Above and Beyond. The Gup P would be great, because they use the Gup W, why not the Gup P? And the Gup S. The Gup S is actually used in the Reef Base episode, as we saw in the clip, which is going to be nice to see that again. I completely forgot about that. This is the episode that Korea got, starring Bud and Pani, which is not going to be the best episode, I suppose, but I suppose it won't be too bad. Now that is all the episodes. I'll just go back to this post. I don't think I missed any. Great Pacific Cleanup, Honeybees, Ring Seals. Yeah, that seems like all of it. This is going to be a great season. Now, we're not all done yet. I'll move on. There is a wiki page, and if you want extra information or forget stuff, you can refer to this video, but Octonauts News was the one who created this. Octonauts Season 9, already on their 9th season. Well, 10th, I suppose, if you include Journey to China. And 3 movies, which is amazing for Octonauts. 2010. That's 14 years now. And I'm Above and Beyond Season 4. Season came quite early, seeing as how we got Season 3 in, 3 to 4 months ago. With that clip, we heard Bud's voice for the first time in the Season 4 clip before Season 3 had aired in English, which was strange. But yeah, I wish this had come a lot later, like maybe in the summer. Wasn't really ready for this. I mean, because if Octonauts is going to end after Above and Beyond Season 6, it's going to be kind of sad. I just wish they'd stretch it out a bit longer. They don't really need to air as soon as possible, but it is nice, I suppose. We just had Journey to China, though. I hope Octonauts doesn't finish after Above and Beyond Season 6, and I don't know when Season 5 and 6 will air, because, I mean, you could think of it as Above and Beyond Season 1 and 2 aired closely together, so they're doing it in pairs, so 3 and 4 air closely together, then wait a long while, then 5 and 6, but probably wouldn't make sense seeing as how CBeebies is doing it now and not Netflix. We know CBeebies potentially bought Above and Beyond Seasons 1, 2, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, not 1, 2, and 4. We don't know if they got 5 and 6. So I'm not really sure at all if CBeebies will air 5 and 6 at all, or Netflix will. China will probably get Season 5 first, because I don't know if they follow this pattern, because it's getting even more bizarre, but China got Season 1 first, and got Season 3 first, we got Season 2 first, and now we're getting Season 4 first. So, you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, 20-minute special, and 24 normal episodes. Nothing more to say. There was image and episodes here. I don't know what happened to them, but yes, they're all on the CBeebies schedules. If you want to have a look yourself for those thumbnails and all that, they update these now and then. So you just have to wait for this. They don't air them on weekends for some reason, just on weekdays. So nothing gonna be interesting on Saturday, Sunday. Just repeats. Now moving on to the English and Chinese airings. I removed Korea from this bit because the inconsistency with that Bud episode. I don't think there's much to say about that. So the bits highlighted in red are the specials, the orange are the extra episodes, and the yellow and gold are the odd bits out, as you could say. So the diagonal crossovers, as I've mentioned in my previous video on this, I'm just adding this onto the season 4 bit so we can talk about this. So China got no special, and then we got the special, and I predict, or I don't know, Octonauts News, we were talking about this, we were emailing, I emailed them this, but maybe China will get Kilimanjaro climb. I don't know why they didn't get it in the previous season, and they just move 2 of these into the next season and have the extra episode as like desert creatures, for example. Because if or when we get the special and those 3 episodes, then how's this all gonna work? I won't explain it again. Hopefully you can understand from the text I've written out, because I barely understand it myself. Because China never got the Bamboo Rescue, and I doubt will, so I don't know what happened in the last season, season 6, how they'll manage to fit 25 or 26 episodes in China. Maybe they won't, they'll just keep it as 25 or 24, depending on the way it's done. But yeah, I'll just leave this on here for a minute, pause the video if you want to read it properly, but I'm going to be moving on. I'll talk about the trailer now. CBeebies aired a trailer for Above and Beyond Season 1, and they reused the exact same one for Season 3, which is a bit annoying because I was looking forward to seeing a new one. But I don't know if they're going to do the same for Season 4 or just make a new trailer. I'm hoping for a new trailer, and I'll have to look on the CBeebies Live section and just go through it at different intervals to see when they have a trailer. I doubt it'll be this week. Next week, I'm sure they'll have a trailer, which we'll be able to see. And so yeah, that'll be nice if they do, but I'm guessing they'll just reuse the Season 1 one. And I think that is pretty much it. There's been so much to say. It's been 27 minutes, and I'm not sure what else to say. I've probably forgotten a few stuff, but it doesn't matter. It's less than 2 weeks, and we'll be there soon enough. I just wanted to let you guys know all the information. CBeebies English 19th February, and all the episodes and titles that I showed you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's taken a while to make, well, half an hour, and I hope this did help. And if you've stayed watching till the end, thank you very much. Please write in the comments what you think, or if you have still any unanswered questions, but I'm hoping this explained a lot. Anyways, Mariana Trench Productions signing out.